What do you think your time was?
Less than a second.
80.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
Yeah.
Go through the steps. Did I bring the gun up with the sights aligned and pause? Did you see what you needed to see? Did you isolate the action of the trigger finger? Did you accept the recoil? Did you call your shot? Did you do the combat follow through? Okay, ask yourself those 3 questions at the end. Did I set my sights? Did I feel my trigger? Did I achieve my goal? You do that, sky's the limit. Okay, so we're going to talk about how to make a shot in minimum time with maximum certainty of a hit. This is what's known as the reactive shooting cycle. This is the algorithm that you need to use to achieve that desired result in the shortest amount of time. And as I said earlier, with maximum certainty of a hit. There are 6 steps that you need to follow in order to achieve your goal. Okay, the first step in the reactive shooting cycle is bringing the gun up with the sights aligned on target and pausing. In regards to feeling sight alignment based on your grip, that kinesthetic awareness that the gun is aligned on your desired target because you have the proper grip on the weapon. You have to allow for a pause once the gun gets on target to essentially make a mental shift from the gross motor action of bringing the gun up to the target to the finer action that leads to the second step and the finer action of what's required for the individual trigger press. The second step in the process is seeing what you need to see. And you've heard about this many times already, but it's about confirming visually what is acceptable for the desired shot that you're about to make. That may mean a hard sight focus. It may mean a target focus, but it really depends on your skill and your ability to deliver those hits with a visual reference of where the gun is aimed, combined with that kinesthetic awareness, which we talked about in step 1. Step 3 of the reactive shooting cycle is isolating the action of the trigger finger. So the gun comes up on target with the sights aligned by feel, pauses just long enough that you're able to visually verify where that gun is aligned, and then you have to isolate the action of the trigger finger in order to fire the shot with minimal disturbance of the sight alignment. At that point, we're moving into step 4 of the reactive shooting cycle, which essentially is a mental shift where you are accepting the recoil. You have to learn to remain calm in order not to impart unnecessary movement to the gun as you press the trigger. We're essentially asking you to hold in your hand a controlled firecracker. Think about that. That we're asking you to hold something in your hand that's going to detonate. The natural reaction is to move when that round fires. We have to learn through proper training not to react to that shot. Accepting the recoil, letting it flow through the body. So let's repeat again. The gun comes up with the sights aligned by feel, it pauses. You see what you need to see to visually verify the alignment of the weapon. You isolate the action of the trigger finger. You mentally accept that the recoil is going to go off, and you let it happen. Then you call the shot. That's the 5th step in the reactive shooting cycle. You're taking a snapshot of where the sights were in relationship to the target at the exact moment the round discharged. That tells you whether it was an acceptable hit or an unacceptable hit, because that round is going somewhere and it's going to hit something. And if it's not in the desired area, that's unacceptable. That leads us to our 6th step of the reactive shooting cycle, which is the combat or active follow-through. As you already know, the passive part of follow-through is to allow the bullet to leave the barrel without imparting any unnecessary movement to the gun. The active part, or combat follow-through, is allowing the gun to cycle, reacquiring if necessary, if you lost visual connection with the sights, reacquiring your sight picture, and the sight alignment needed for that next shot, and releasing and prepping the trigger ready for the subsequent shot if necessary. So at step 6 of the reactive shooting cycle, we have to ask ourselves 3 different questions. Do I see my sights? Did I release and prep my trigger? And did I achieve the desired result? Meaning, was it an acceptable hit? Do I need to follow up with additional shots? Is there something or someone else that needs to be shot? Following this sequence allows you to follow the correct steps in order, as I said already, to get maximum certainty of a hit in minimum time. You can use this as a self-diagnostic tool and as a diagnostic tool for people that you're training. You identify where something broke down based on these 6 steps. It helps you identify what the actual fix is based on where in that shooting cycle the shooter actually failed to follow the sequence. Following the sequence will get you the desired result. So now we're going to do a practical application of the reactive shooting cycle by having Miles here shoot a series of single shots from this 10-yard position onto the 5-inch circle downrange. Okay. The idea here is that you're going to have a certain par time to bring the gun up, fire that shot, and then we're going to continue to lower the par time, looking for where something breaks down. And I want you to really pay attention to what step in the reactive shooting cycle you may have lost attention on, which caused that breakdown, okay? We're gonna start with the gun at the compressed low ready. So essentially the gun will start on target to preserve that wrist angle. Just bring your elbows back and rotate them down so that the gun is pointing at roughly 45 degrees down. Okay. The idea behind that position is that it allows you full visual access of the target downrange or the threat downrange. Okay. Many times folks get in the habit of having a compressed position that actually blocks their vision. And as most of you know, we look for the hands, right? The hands are what can contain the weapons that can hurt us. Okay, so we want to be able to see enough of that threat or just the target to be able to identify what it is, are we going to shoot at it, and where do we need to place the round. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So again, starting with a par time, we'll start at 2.2, which is a good, reasonable time for someone of your high level of skill. We're going to bring the gun up at the beep, fire a shot into that circle, and then we're going to repeat that, and I'm just going to bring the par time down a little bit by a little bit by a little bit.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay, so right here at the cone, load and make ready, sir. Okay. So set yourself up, good platform, good grip, start on target. Remember, preserve that wrist alignment, bring the elbows back, and just rotate the gun down, okay? So you're actually pointing down slightly, okay? So you have full visual view of the target. Target this far, it doesn't necessarily need to be that low, right? But if the target was a little bit closer, you'd have to depress your muzzle so you have full visual access to that target. Okay, so at the beep, you're gonna bring the gun up and just fire a single shot. Okay, go through the reactive shooting cycle. We already talked about it being an awareness exercise. Okay, gun comes up, pause, see what you need to see, isolate the action of the trigger finger, accept the recoil, call the shot, active or combat follow through. Do I see my sights? Did I prep my trigger? And did I achieve my goal?
Okay.
That make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are you ready?
All right.
Stand by. Very good. Very good. No, excellent job. 149. Okay, so as we decrease the par time, you're gonna need to kind of round off the edges, okay, between all of the steps. You're gonna need to bring the gun up a little bit faster, okay, but you still need to pause to see that acceptable sight picture for this particular target, okay, and your level of skill. You need to isolate that trigger finger and move that trigger, depending on your skill, with a greater amount of speed, but still isolating that trigger finger, okay? The passive nature of accepting recoil remains the same, okay? Calling the shot, and then that active follow through, getting ready for a follow-up shot. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Not telling you to hurry, just get the gun on target sooner, okay? Manage the momentum when the gun comes up, see what you need to see, and break that shot, okay? Are you ready?
All right.
Stand by. Excellent job. 123, okay? So you actually dropped your time by almost 0.3 of a second there. Excellent job, okay? Did you ask yourself those 3 questions?
Yes.
Did I see my sights? Did I prep my trigger? Did I achieve my desired goal? Excellent job. Okay, here we go. Are you ready?
Ready?
Stand by. Excellent job. 103, okay? Did you see your sights? Did you prep your trigger?
Yes.
Did you achieve your goal? Very good follow through, okay? That was a 180 par time. We're gonna bring it down to a 160.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Ready.
Stand by. Okay. Excellent job, 101, okay? Did you see your sights?
Yes.
Did you prep your trigger?
I tried to, but I jammed.
Okay, excellent. And did you achieve your desired goal?
Yes.
Yes, excellent. Okay. We're gonna bring it down to a 140, okay? Are you ready?
Ready.
Stand by. Okay, bring it down. Okay, all right, so the shot, did it go where you wanted it to go?
No.
Okay, so using the reactive shooting cycle, we're gonna use it as a checklist of sorts. Just like a pilot checks his aircraft before takeoff, we're gonna use the reactive shooting cycle to go through a checklist and identify where it broke down, okay? First step, bringing the gun up with the sights aligned and pausing. Did you see that?
No, so that's the first step. No, so I did, but I think Russia trying to round those corners to cut more time off. I think I did see it initially, but then I didn't keep it there.
Okay, so is that step 1 or is that step 2?
What is step 2 again?
Seeing what you need to see.
Okay, yeah, seeing what it is. Yeah, so yes, it was 2.
So we're gonna keep the same par time, but I want you to pay particular attention to seeing it pause and seeing visually what it is you need to see to make the shot. Okay, pay attention to that, and let's do this again, okay? Not saying slow down, just pay more laser-like attention to that step, all right? Are you ready?
Ready.
Stand by. Excellent job. Okay. Did you achieve your desired goal?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Did you see the gun pause?
Yes.
Okay. Did you see what you needed to see? Outstanding job, 119. Okay. Let's keep going. 120. Okay. Are you ready?
Ready.
Stand by. Okay. Bring the gun down. Okay. Did you see your sights?
Yes.
Did you prep the trigger?
Yes.
And did you achieve your desired goal? Yes. 113. 113. Okay. Excellent job. Okay. We're going to bring it down to 110. Okay. Are you ready?
Ready.
Stand by. Okay. Did you see your sights?
Yes.
Did you feel your trigger?
Yes.
Did you achieve your desired goal?
Yes.
Okay, 97. 97. Okay, I think you have a 90 in you. All right, let's push the pace a little bit. Are you ready?
Yes.
Stand by. Okay, did you see your sights?
Yes.
Did you feel your trigger? Did you achieve your desired goal?
Yes.
Okay, 106. 106. Okay, and let's do it one more time for good measure. Are you ready? Stand by. Outstanding. Did you see your sights?
Yes.
Did you feel your trigger? Did you achieve your desired goal?
Yes.
What do you think your time was?
Less than a second.
80. Outstanding.
Thank you.
Okay, unload. Show clear. Okay, so just to reiterate, using the reactive shooting cycle, we're using it as a checklist to identify where something may have broken down. So when you go out and train, pay attention to what it was that you can improve or that you didn't achieve that led to an undesired result. Go through the steps. Did I bring my sights up, or did I bring the gun up with the sights aligned and pause? Did you see what you needed to see? Did you isolate the action of the trigger finger? Did you accept the recoil? Did you call your shot? Did you do the combat follow-through? Okay, ask yourself those 3 questions at the end. Did I set my sights? Did I feel my trigger? Did I achieve my goal? You do that, sky's the limit. Outstanding.
If you like the video, visit the online training page on our website or check the calendar section to sign up for our in-person courses. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.